So you know so much about logarithms at this point, ladies and gentlemen, that I think all we got to do is just play around with a couple questions and let's see all the little nuances and learn those as we go. Case in point, look at that question. Blech. Okay, well, so what? Figure out the exponent first. This is log base 5 of 25 equals to v, right? Think about it. 5 to the power of v is 25. You know and I know that 25 is 5 squared. Look at that. V equals to 2. So that means this whole thing means you got 5 to the power of 2, which is 25. Wait a second. Hold it. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern? The answer's right there. Neat. That and that match. What if it'll work for this one? Let's figure it out. Here we go. Let's look at this guy first. Log base a of a cubed. So a to the power of v, has to equal to a cubed. A's cancel, giving you v equals to 3, right? That means this is to the power of 3. A to the power of... Wait a second. Hold it. Let's go back to this for a second. There's the answer again. Okay, let's do it again. Watch this. All right, this is log base 4, right, of 64 equals to v. 4 to the v has to equal to 64. Now, wait a second. 64, isn't that 4 to the v, isn't that 4 cubed? Right? That cancels out, giving you v equals to 3. So that means this is, look at that, 4 cubed is 64. The answer was right in front of us every single time. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Well, that's why I put this kind of little bit of a blip here. Now, this blip, again, may not be on any formula sheet out there, folks. I'm just going to show that there's relationships there, and they're interesting relationships when you see them, right? So basically, if this A and this A match, then your answer is just X. Isn't that cool how everything works out? It's just incredible. It's absolutely incredible seeing these patterns. Okay, so let's keep on going. Let's go to this guy. Well, shouldn't the answer just be 27 then? No. Because look, those aren't the same. They don't match. See how this guy always matched this guy, right? That A matched there. That 4 matched this base. No, doesn't work that way. So yes, you gotta do this the long way. That's why I put this box here. I put the box here. It says what makes this one different from the one above. This base and that base don't match. Okay, so let's just do it the long way. Log 3 of 27 equals to v. 3 to the power of v has to equal to 27. Of course, 3v then would be 3 cubed, bump, v would equal to 3. So this is 4 then, this 4, to your answer, which is 3. 4 to the power of 3, right? 4 times 4, 16 times 4. Your answer here is 64. Isn't that interesting, hey? I like that question. Makes you think a little bit more, doesn't it? Okay, so let's keep on going then. One more variation to look at, and it's this one. Look at the possibilities behind this one. This is almost scary to see what this one's like. Oof. Check it out. This is 4 to the power of 64. Oh my goodness. Has to equal to 4096x. Okay. If I was to write out 4 to the power of 64, I'm going to, this could be crazy. Let's see what it looks like. 4 to the power of 64. Oh my goodness. And it's to the exponent, so this is times 10 to the 38. No, there's got to be an easier way of doing this. There must be an easier way. Well, in fact, there is. Take a look at 4096 for a second. Can we put 4096 into some sort of base of 4? I don't know. Let's play. 4 to the power of, well, we know 4 to the power of 3 is 64. Wonder what 4 to the power of 4 is. 256. I'm not looking for 256. Remember, I'm looking for 4096. Okay, so let's go 4 to the power of 5. Let's see what that is. Getting closer. 4 to the power of 6. Well, I think that's it. 4096. There it is. So it's 4 to the power of 6. There is a relationship there. So if we're not, like, if you're looking at that, look for that relationship. 4 to the 64 equals to 4 to the power of 6 times x. So basically, all we have to do now is divide each side by 4 to the power of 6. Well, this looks an awful lot now like grade 10 exponents. The bases are the same, so all you have to do is subtract. So if you subtract this, think about it. 4 to the power of 64 subtract 6 is 4 to the power of 58. And you know, honestly, I would just leave it like that. There's your answer. I don't think this is a tough question if you do this as exponents. But if you go over to here and start dealing with those kind of crazy numbers that we had back here, which was, of course, we know was 4 to the power of 64, you start messing around with those kind of numbers, you're in for a headache. Just remember what you learned way back in Math 10C, that you can actually change that into an exponent, subtract exponents, and you got a pretty nice answer.